Hello everyone, welcome back to another session designed to help you sharpen your skills in critical appraisal. Today, we'll focus on something incredibly exciting and practical: digital tools for the critical appraisal process. Now, I know critical appraisal can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with mountains of research papers and data. But what if I told you there are tools out there that can make this process faster, more accurate, and even collaborative? That's exactly what we'll explore today. We'll cover everything from literature search tools to advanced statistical software, bias assessment frameworks, and even the latest trends in artificial intelligence. Whether you're new to these tools or already dabbling, by the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to use them strategically to elevate your critical appraisal game. Let's get started. Before we dive into specific tools, let's take a moment to understand how far we've come. There was a time when critical appraisal meant physically digging through stacks of journals, using highlighters to mark important findings, and relying on calculators for basic statistics. While these methods worked, they were tedious, time-consuming, and error-prone. Fast forward to today, where digital tools have revolutionized this process. For example, a task like conducting a systematic literature review, which used to take weeks, can now be streamlined into days, or even hours, with tools like PubMed and Covidence. The efficiency these tools bring isn't just about speed. It's about freeing you up to focus on what really matters, analyzing the quality and relevance of the research. Let's talk about why digital tools are so important in critical appraisal. There are three core reasons. Efficiency. Imagine automating repetitive tasks like sorting through references or extracting data from studies. Tools like Zotero or RevMan save you hours, allowing you to focus on deeper analysis. Accuracy. Manual processes are prone to human error. A single missed study or incorrectly calculated statistic can skew your conclusions. Tools like RevMan and EndNote ensure precision, leaving less room for mistakes. Collaboration. Many of these tools are cloud-based, meaning you can work seamlessly with colleagues across the globe. Think about the impact this has on teamwork, especially for large-scale projects like systematic reviews. If we can improve efficiency, accuracy, and collaboration, we're not just making our jobs easier. We're also improving the reliability of the insights we provide. Of course, nothing comes without challenges. Adopting digital tools requires an initial investment, not just in terms of money, but also in time and effort. Let me give you an example. Tools like Stata and RevMan have steep learning curves. If you've never used statistical software before, the interface can feel overwhelming. Then there's the challenge of integration. Imagine you're using multiple tools for literature management, data extraction, and bias assessment. If these tools don't talk to each other, you might find yourself wasting time trying to transfer data manually. And yes, cost can be a barrier. Premium versions of tools like Distiller SR or Atlas.ti might not fit into every organization's budget. But here's the thing. Once you master these tools, the long-term benefits far outweigh the initial hurdles. Tools for literature searching and management. Let's start with the foundation of critical appraisal, the literature search. The quality of your appraisal depends heavily on the quality of the studies you find. Here are three essential tools to get you started. PubMed. This is a go-to resource for most of us. It's free, comprehensive, and allows advanced search features. For example, you can filter results by publication type, date, or even language to narrow down your search. Embase. If you're looking for pharmacological studies, Embase is a game changer. Its indexing system, M-Tree, provides a level of precision that PubMed doesn't always offer. Google Scholar. While it's broader and less structured, It's invaluable for finding gray literature or tracking citation networks. Once you've gathered your references, tools like EndNote, Zotero, and Mendeley help you organize them. Picture this. Instead of manually formatting each citation, these tools let you generate bibliographies in seconds. Now that you've found your studies, the next step is data extraction, a process that can be overwhelming without the right tools. Enter Covidence, RevMan, and Distiller SR. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're conducting a meta-analysis on cardiovascular disease risk factors. Covidence allows you to extract and organize data collaboratively, minimizing duplication of effort. For qualitative research, tools like NVivo and Atlas.ti enable you to analyze themes and patterns in non-numerical data. Assessing bias is one of the trickiest parts of critical appraisal. Here are some tools that can make this easier. Robbins, ideal for non-randomized studies. It provides a structured framework to evaluate biases. Cochrane Risk of Bias tool. Focused on randomized controlled trials, it ensures you're not overlooking subtle biases. Newcastle-Ottawa Scale. This tool is particularly useful for cohort and case control studies. These frameworks don't just highlight potential flaws, they also guide you in interpreting how those flaws might affect the reliability of the study. Tools for statistical analysis and visualization. When it comes to data analysis, tools like RevMan, Stata, and CMA, comprehensive meta-analysis, are invaluable. Let's say you want to visualize the impact of a treatment across multiple studies. These tools allow you to create forest plots, conduct sensitivity analyses, and much more. And let's not underestimate the power of visualization. A well-designed graph or chart can communicate findings far more effectively than raw numbers. Before we wrap up, let's take a glimpse into the future. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are rapidly changing the landscape of critical appraisal. For instance, AI can screen thousands of studies in minutes, saving you weeks of manual labor. Natural language processing is another exciting development, helping researchers extract relevant data from massive datasets. These advancements aren't just futuristic, they're tools you can start exploring today. So how do you make the most of these tools? Start by planning each stage of your critical appraisal process. Choose tools that align with your project's needs, and don't be afraid to invest time in training. Collaboration is also key. Work with your team to share insights and best practices. Digital tools are transforming the way we approach critical appraisal, making it faster, more accurate, and more collaborative. By integrating these tools into your workflow, you're not just keeping up with the times, you're setting yourself up for success. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions or want to dive deeper into any of these tools, feel free to reach out. Let's continue to embrace innovation and make critical appraisal as impactful as possible.